Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Greetings and welcome. Thank you for. I am so not all the way up. Oh my gosh. Y'all see late night with Bloomy, huh? I thought I would just come on. Probably won't even save this one, y'all. This is so rando. Rando. Hold on, guys. Welcome. Oh God, I gotta sit up. Bar with me. Anyway, if there's even anybody up at this time, I just want to say this is totally a non official video. Okay. So, let me see. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Okay. It's not official. Okay. As you guys can see. Um, I just woke up in the middle of the night, right? The image that you all see or saw, if anyone comes in, um, is out and about in the car, right? Just on the go, driving. And oh, Bloomy Bloom's on the move, you guys, right? You guys hear me say that a lot. And in a good way. In a good way. At least in my life, there's the last, I want to say, few months, there's been a lot of good things happening that I just haven't had liberty to talk about, and I still really don't. Quite frankly, I'm told to hold off and just be, right? And keep moving forward. And, and when the time comes, it'll be a moment in time where I'm guided to share these things with you guys, but I just can't now. But the reason why I'm even up now, I mean, I just woke up in the middle of the night. When you click on the icon, I think I got an image of driving out and about. And the reason why you see that is because as all this is happening for me, lately I've been having a lot of odd things happening in terms of like dreams, visions, downloads, and things like that from my spirit guides about some things I've gone through, right? Some things that I went through, some people that was in my life, family, exes, just all sorts of things, people I once knew, long time ago, workplace situations, people I once worked with. Like I've been getting a lot of those types of visions and downloads and things from my spirit guides and source and my higher self. So it's been odd, and some of the stuff, even though I have all this good stuff happening for me, all these changes. Some of the things that they're revealing about me, not about me. Oh, this is good. Not about me, but referencing me in some way about those that have once upon a time been a part of my life. It's not that good. And as I woke up moments ago, you know, I hope all I can say, collective, and this may be for somebody. Oh, it just got blurry. Did you guys see what happened to the camera? That's weird. Anyway, wow. It's like there's individuals that's trying to blur vision, all right, or blur the view of people or the view of things being revealed, and there's possibly foul play in some people's lives or even some of the people in my past. And it's sad, collective, in a way. You know, I sort of hope it doesn't resonate with you all because it's like, wow, the realization of how um they're just the realities, you guys, of how folks, you just never know who you're involved with. You never know, even in your own family. the people that they're involved with, and just the stuff that people are about and what they practice and the lengths that they'll reduce themselves to, um, just to have some stuff, man, you know? Or just to it's to me, it's very sad. It's sad because it's like, not for me, and I say not for me or you collective because, yeah, some things may have hurt and been kinda like jaw-dropping and, maybe you had to suffer through things as you went through your own healing and awakening, but essentially, when you're on the right side of karma or you're surrendered, there's higher realms at play that steps in on your behalf for you, right? Where essentially you get your healing, you get to move forward, you get your, what I'm saying, whatever crazy shit, all of that kind of goes full circle for you and you're okay, you know. But for the others, it's sad. Listen, there's a throat chakra to me. It's sad because some people lose their lives, man. All because, you know, all because of this 3D, which is not even essentially, it ain't even real, y'all. It's just an illusion. It's just an aspect of the earth experience. It's very surface. It's very shallow. It's meant to be enjoyed, but the depth isn't there. It's not to be put on a pedestal or a priority to integrity, to love and honor of humanity. Um, and so that low vibratory program that has people acting in ways that, um, again, jaw dropping, where, someone will, the visions and things I've gotten and seen and oh, Lordy have mercy. Where, people will reduce themselves to, that greed, that power hunger trip. That's what happens to humans in lower form when we don't heal, okay? Then we attract all of these low vibratory energies and attachments. And it's like, what is it at its core? Fear. Story of all time, right? History. Especially if, I mean, those of you all who read religious text, biblical text, and things like that, to me, the signs are everywhere. Humanity. Um, the things that we've gone through, the things we've done, when we're not awakened, when we're not healed, when we're just still in that survival energy. And it to me, like I said, I'm trying to share a little bit of my own personal. So some people, like I said, they've lost their lives, you guys. And just dealing with the wrong people. You know how they say wrong around the wrong people, wrong place, wrong time kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Bad decisions, losing their lives behind stuff, money, contracts, greed, getting beat up due to the wrong connections. You see what I'm saying? And I know that some of this stuff has happened for some of the people that I've once known. I know, you know what I'm saying, of some foul play that has gone on, and at the root of it all behind power, money, clout, stuff. If you were to reduce it to its simplest terms and just take out the fluff and hype, the core of it is that it was all surrounding people wanting to compete with one another, trying to steal from one another, being jealous of one another, people using and objectifying one another, and then being upset when shit flops or when somebody don't want to play the game anymore, or you know what I'm saying? reducing human lives to that is sad. It's a reveal of the nature of individuals. And let me explain what I mean, guys. You know, I send my love and light and surrender things to source and the universe that's been revealed to me regarding some of the individuals of my past, even my own family. Like I call it. I'm like, okay, divine intervention is at play, but some of the things is karma playing out, but justice will be, you know, will prevail eventually for all of it because none of us as human beings have the right. And just hear me out, you guys. I'm trying to be as candid as I can be with a level of discretion here. But none of us, and no matter what our emotional state, our beliefs, the ins and outs and details of a thing and a situation, anything shy of self-defense, none of us have the right to determine what human being it has the right to live or not. What human being has the right to their own life, their own physicality, their own um you know what I'm saying, choices and decisions. Anything that is outside of like law or, what I'm saying, self-defense, nobody has a right to just sit back and go, "Oh, I'm mad at this person. I'm finna get them beat up. I'm finna get them jumped. I'm about to get them set up." You know what I'm saying? Or I don't like that they don't like me anymore, or they don't want to play with me anymore, or they don't want to keep their deal with me. So, you know, I'm going to set them up to go to jail. I'm going to steal from them. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? All those energies, whether we want to admit it or not, that is a bullying energy. We can dance it up and fancy it up however we want, man. We can excuse it, justify it, or whatever we want, man. But at the end of the day, it's still all the same. That's a bullying energy. It's a mobster energy. Okay. Um, when you feel like you're God, that's a God complex. It is, guys. Oh, I don't like you. So I'm gonna strategize, right? I'm mad. I'm mad at you because you didn't hold up to your end of the bargain. And rather than being honorable, and if it is, in alignment, taking the legal professional route to things, legal, just, and fair route, not distortion, not manipulation of documents and truths. You know what I'm saying? Not blackmail energy. All of that is still a bullying energy at the end of the day. It's still the same thing, beautiful souls, you know? And it's sad. We don't have the right to do that, guys. And I'm trying to say this from the most neutral place I can because, like I said, when you're on the right side of karma and you stay there, you know, whatever was done to you, it kind of gets dealt with, and your team gets you on that right path, into safety and into your blessings and things like that. But even those that have done wrong things, we don't get to just off them. I'm like, oh, well, you deserve to die. So that's a God complex. You're saying someone deserves to die. You want to get them jumped and beat up and, put into a coma or some weird shit. Set them up, tamper with their property, their vehicles, or, you know, get people to poison them and drug them, and how do people sleep at night? I really do wonder. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder, y'all. And maybe it's because I am a star seed and earth angel. Maybe it's because, you know, though people like myself have our own set of flaws and issues, we just can't compute. It's not in our programming to understand how anyone could reduce themselves to such behavior and conduct behind stuff. Because when we reduce the fluff around the reasoning people use, it's still all behind stuff, y'all. Just stuff, ego based things, money, clout, power, things, properties, greed. And it's still surrounding all of that. And the fear and the loss of it, and people, you know, the cutthroat energies. And they're the same ones that in the 3D, they're public personas to people. You would never know, okay? And they're the very same individuals that be crying and, you know, crocodile tears to everybody, but they're not telling people the heinous shit they're up to and they've done, man. They don't say that part. They just go about trying to elicit, you know what I'm saying, sympathy from folks, trying to play like they were innocent and like they don't understand but the universe isn't fooled by none of this stuff. Source isn't fooled by any of this stuff. Like, you guys, everything in the reality is always known and seen. Every secret, every hidden thing. When people are setting folks up and strategizing and doing weird, NCI shit, and you know what I'm saying? Thinking they're the shit, and because they got connections and stuff, it's like, yeah, them connections ain't above God either. I don't care who they know. You know what I'm saying? Like these secret societies and weird things and violating human life. It's appalling to me. It's sad. People, spiritualists and clergy that are distorted, to me, it's the worst because, you know, that spiritual narcissism and clergy energy, like I said, narcissism, basically spiritual bullies. Okay. This God complex and personas that these individuals feel they have a right to determine who gets to live a life of happiness and not, as if they are the creator of all, you know, by practicing these rituals and spell works. And, it's sad. Any human being, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not. That's why I said, like, people don't understand that their so-called purity costume that they wear, it ain't fooling nobody. You know what I'm saying? They're public personas. It's not fooling anybody. It's only fooling fellow individuals like themselves. Okay? Because what is your spirituality or your whatever you're calling yourself? That's how do you sleep? That, you know what I'm saying, that grants you to abuse a person, whether this is psychologically, mentally, emotionally, verbally, literally, spiritually. How is that divinity on any level? How does one sleep when they know they have hired someone to do a death ritual? How does one sleep with that and be feeling benevolent? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. How does one do that when they know they've done it, yet go about acting as if they didn't? I cannot compute it. When they have slandered someone, without cause and try to literally take someone's life or take someone's destiny or try to basically take on the energy of someone. Like, how do you sleep with that? How do you live with yourself? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I don't compute. And feel cool with it and be in groups and saying shit. You know what I'm saying? Groups, ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. You know, oh, let's sacrifice their lives. We feel like we'd be better at being them than they are. How delusional does that sound? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I want to be divine feminine, divine masculine, but I'm not. So I want to kill them so I could take their persona. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like, and then by day go out in the public and, oh, thank you, God, and hallelujah. And, oh, I just am such a, did you see all the donations I gave? Oh, like, I don't get that. This is sad. The symbolism of parts of scriptures that's not distorted, the hidden truths that are only revealed when one's soul is pure or have been purified or surrendered, makes things clear. There's scriptures that tells the story of humanity. Scriptures or any other religious text of old to be truthful because it's all based on the cultures, the demographical locations, but it's all the same. There's stories about how Abel's blood screams because his blood screamed about the injustice of his brother. His brother that was so full of jealousy and envy and rage towards him that drove him to essentially kill him. You guys, it's the same thing. We don't get that. People don't get that these spells and these attempts to ruin someone's life because they don't like you or because they don't want to be a part of you or they won't allow you to bully and control them and they won't allow you to, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to be a part of your group control energy. They won't share with you.